Hello and welcome back to Smart Genshin Impact. So I'm going to be starting the concocted reaction minigame. It wants me to talk to Bahadur, which is actually right near where I currently am. So let's go ahead and talk to him very fast. How did this fall to me? Couldn't we have assigned this task to a more experienced senior student? Are you running some event here as well? Oh, Traveler. Yes, we are indeed running an event. Well, I say it's an event, but really it's a domain that awaits exploration. Does this domain have anything to do with the gala? Let's not even get into that. I only came to be in charge of this affair because of the gala. Sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Bahadur from Spontamod, and our research lies in the field of alchemy, the elements, and topics like that. So I was assigned this task, but as much as I've thought about it, I couldn't think of a game that our Darshan could run. Putting up a crafting bench to do public alchemical experiments would be too boring. And there was no way we could run some demonstration of elemental reactions. If something went wrong, the whole site might go up in smoke. And what will we do then? In the end, I had to ask the Adventurers Guild for help, and it was with their aid that I found this domain. Several of my fellow students and I went inside to investigate, and to be honest, it is an utter mess in there. As such, we developed a few potions specialized for use inside this domain. And, well, that's our Darshan specialty demonstrated now, eh? Ha 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 ha. So, if you're interested, Traveler, take these potions with you and go investigate the domain. I'll mark the location on your map. Has anyone come to play this game? Or has anyone other than me taken part? Quite a few adventurers did come to give this a go. They were quite excited too. But I must say that very few of our fellow students did. Whatever the case may be, you can go in as long as you're interested. The adventurers who tried this earlier rated it as being very challenging. Yes, for when you do go, I will have some potions here for you. Stay safe when exploring that domain, alright? So now I've got to go to wherever it is. You need to defeat opponents within the time limit during concocted reaction. Use resilience concoctions to resist a maximum of 2 negative effects. Use enhancing concoctions to obtain a maximum of 2 different buffs. Let me check this out very fast. So I need to complete part 1 on the hard difficulty to claim everything. The same for part 2 and the same for part 3. Let's go to the challenge. And actually, wait a second. I want to make sure that I'm going to the correct challenge, part 1. Okay, they're all in the same area. So I can teleport there. I'm going to take advantage of that being right near a teleporter that I haven't activated yet and activate that teleporter. And here we are. Activate that. Now I can go down to the domain. Concocted reaction part 1. The list of monsters are just a bunch of hilly churls. For the second one, it's a bunch of fungus. For the third one, it's a bunch of eremites and treasure hoarders. So let's go ahead and... oh, there's ruin guards in the first one as well. This domain is hogged by hilly churls. According to other adventurers' reports, there are even huge automatons. The appropriate application of concoctions will be necessary to defeat them. Let's select the hard difficulty and start. And I guess I get to choose 2 of these. Okay, I chose these 2 middle ones to resist. So let's go to the next setup and choose 2 positive effects. And these 2 ones right here are chosen for the positive effects. Now I just gotta go to the party setup. And I'll just go with the current party that I have. And let's start the challenge. I have 16 opponents to defeat. Hopefully it's not too difficult. Let's do that.
Take flight. Embrace the ice.
That should be able to get rid of this guy. Well, maybe not.
This is order.
Has more HP than I anticipated. Not a big deal though. I think I just need to win within the time limit. I've already defeated 3 of the enemies. I have 4 minutes and 20 seconds left. So,
Solidified.
as long as I don't mess up
Time
too
for
badly
takeoff. Here we go.
towards the
Let's
end,
play.
it should be fine.
Hold the line.
Yeah, half of them are already dead.
I will have
May as
order.
well stun them again like that.
Think you can
Are
get
there
away?
other enemies here?
Yahoo!
I can't tell. It doesn't matter. Take
Embrace
this.
the ice. Allow me.
This big guy here is a little bit tougher because of his increased HP. Ooh.
Gather.
Come on.
Brace
There we go.
yourselves. Let's play.
Always a little bit unfair that it takes a while for
Time for takeoff.
attacks to, not attacks, but enemies to appear.
This is order.
There we go.
Stabilize.
My apologies.
Come on, you.
Whirling snow.
Solidify.
That shock, or those attacks that keep appearing on the ground are annoying. It's not too bad though. It's not like they're dealing tons of damage to me.
Stabilize. Order guide you.
They're just a minor inconvenience.
My apologies.
Okay, this one's almost defeated.
Whirling
There we
snow.
go. Oh, I thought that would defeat him. So I have 2 minutes left to defeat the last 4 enemies. And yeah, this should be
Think you can
easy.
get away?
Let's go ahead, get your wings out of the way.
Yeah.
This ought to do it. Since he can stun him consistently just by targeting his wings, I'm not too worried about this one.
Take flight.
In fact, it's probably one of the easiest enemies to take care of as long as you have an archer with you. When you don't have the archers with you, that's a problem. Ah. Crap.
Yeah.
Come on, you. Darn it. No, I don't want to lose him. You know what?
Hold the line.
Forget that. Cool. And on to part 2, it says, large quantities of fungi are occupying this domain. One must use concoctions wisely to defeat them swiftly. So let's figure out which ones I want to resist. And those are the 2 I'm going to be resisting. And those are the 2 buffs I'm going to receive. So let's go ahead and start. And now I should gather them up. There are a total of 25 of them.
Yahoo!
I don't think it'll be a problem though.
Whirling snow.
Yeah, fungi are usually pretty easy to defeat.
I will have
It's
order.
the cryo slimes that might be a small problem, but
Here we go.
I think
Think you can get away?
as long as I am smart about this,
Take flight.
I should be able to break their shields easily enough. Darn it. Fenty, why?
How rude. Yahoo!
There.
Time for takeoff.
Okay. Yeah, that cryo slime is going to be a problem.
This is order.
Oh well.
Stabilize.
Hopefully not too many of them appear during this. Oh crap. Darn it. It got its shield back.
Solidify.
Let's play. Here we go.
Okay.
Think you can
Come
get
on,
away?
Betty. Save me. I should have used
Brace yourself.
D-loop for this. Instead of
Allow me.
Ayaka and Hitomi. I was stubborn and I wanted to use Ayaka instead.
Gather. Order guide you.
Okay, that's down to 6 more enemies left. There we go. Oh man, 2 of them.
Time for takeoff.
Well, I have 3 minutes to defeat them, so it's not that big of a deal. It's just gonna be slightly annoying. Oh, I forgot that I chose this ability. This ought to help. A little bit.
Let's play.
Gather them
Think
up.
you can get away?
And
Stabilize.
maybe destroy their shields in the process. Here we go.
This is order.
So there's 3 more enemies left. 2 more now. It's just these 2.
Whirling snow.
Oh, I forgot. They're immune to cryo. That's what makes them such a pain to deal with. Yeah, I've got this in the bag. Just a matter of not messing up too much. Come on. I just need to activate Venti's elemental burst one more
Time for
time,
takeoff.
and I think that they'll lose here in a bit. Hopefully.
Brace yourself.
Hey. Darn it. I was wrong. I thought that would get rid of their shields. At least there's only 1 left.
Let's play.
Good. And here's the 3rd and final part. It says, Eremites and treasure hoarders are wandering in this domain. Perhaps they believe that treasures that are worth risking their lives are hidden within. Defeat them by using concoctions accordingly. So this ought to be fairly easy. I've usually had a pretty easy time with the treasure hoarders and Eremites. Those are the 2 things I'm going to resist. And those are the 2 buffs I'm going to choose. And of course I'm going to go with my normal party. And let's start the challenge. Shield up.
Gather.
Venti's elemental burst out.
New punishment.
Let's play.
Do that.
Rest and rebuild.
And this ought to finish some of them off. Well, it would have if it hit
Order
anything.
guide you.
Darn it. I really messed up.
Time for takeoff.
Not a big
Here
deal.
we go.
I've already defeated 5 out of 20, so.
My apologies.
And there we go. What the? Oh. That guy was invisible for a second there. Okay, gather these guys up now.
Brace yourself. Allow me.
Yeah, Eremites are really easy.
Care for
Treasure hoarders are too. Here, this should get rid of both of them.
This is order.
Or not. They have a lot more HP than I anticipated.
Whirling snow.
This one in particular was pretty tough.
Happy to apply. Time for takeoff.
There you go. Venti is just like perfect against these enemies. Just tears through them easily.
Care for a dance.
He compliments Ayaka well.
Order guide you.
I'm gonna keep you from using that ability if I can. Darn it. I think that she ended up using it anyways. Okay, 1 enemy left. You know
Think
what?
you can get away? Brace yourself.
Just in case. There we go. Yeah, that one was really easy. And let's claim all of the prizes for these 3 challenges. There we go. And now I can claim something from this. Yeah, that. So now I've gotten all these prizes right here for the Gal Excitement. Although I can still get 300 more points for something. I don't know if it's 300 points for the sake of getting them or what. But anyways, so let's go to the final one, which is In Truth Steps. It wants us to talk to Bahar from Haravatat. And here's the last person. Hopefully this minigame is good. Good day to you, traveler. Given how you appear, you must be here to take part in the Wisdom Gala, yes? If you're interested, would you like to try out the event that we, the Haravatat, are organizing? Blah. If I recall, Haravatat studies languages, albeit that's a loose summary. That is what we research here at Haravatat. Well, what do you think? Sounds like a good fit for the gala's festive and relaxed atmosphere, does it not? It depends on what you have. Many of my fellow Darshan members do quite think so. Everyone is having fun to their heart's content, so surely we shall not spoil the mood by going around asking people riddles, yes? In any case, we shall be hard-pressed to drum up much interest if we make people guess riddles for our activity. After much friendly discussion, we have decided on a little game known as In Truth's Steps. It does not require any tools or items, just a settled mind and clear thoughts. When this game starts, I will tell you a story. Now, it may seem to you that the tale is going nowhere. Indeed, some parts of it might even defy common sense. And so you can question me, to which I will answer using 3 types of answers. Yes, no, or it doesn't matter. What you need to do is use your questions to find the truth in the story. Don't be nervous, though. The correct answer isn't meant to be all that complicated. What do you say? If you're interested, we can start now. Okay, listen to a story and use questions to understand various details regarding said story. Note that you will only receive yes or no. Yes, no, and it has nothing to do with the story style answers. If the question you have asked has some critical elements to it, you may gain new hints as to what to ask. Once you have enough information, you will need to start pursuing the truth. Correctly answer all the questions related to the truth to complete this particular story. Huh. Well then, would you like to give In Truth Steps a go? Yes. Good. Good. In that case, lend me your ears. Okay, so there's 3 parts, so let's select the first part. A group of forest rangers was patrolling the Advidya forest. Asti and Batum were responsible for surveying the surrounding environment. While advancing, they discovered monsters ahead and ended up getting caught in a downpour, with the rain making the ground so muddy that they were temporarily stranded. Asti sent Batum out to the other team of forest rangers with the intention of reminding them to stay vigilant. Then Asti hid in a tree until the monsters left. Okay. Later, following Batum, the other team of forest rangers successfully rendezvoused with Asti. Afterwards, they quickly left the forest. However, of their number, only Batum was soaking wet. Why was that? So, find out the truth behind the story through careful analysis and questioning. Begin analyzing. Let's see. Let's do the rain. What would you like to ask about the rain? Was the downpour heavy? Yes. Could people travel across the mire easily? No, the mire cannot be traversed by human strength. Okay. So let's go back again. Forest rangers. What would you like to ask about the forest rangers? Was any waterproof gear brought along? Yes, enough to ensure that the forest rangers' clothes would not get wet. Were Asti and Batum far away from the other team of forest rangers? Yes, the distance was so great that even shouts could not be heard. Were there any vision holders amongst the forest rangers? No. Was everyone on that patrol a forest ranger? No. Oh. So that's important. Let me see. So Batum is next. Did Batum have a different set of objectives compared to the forest rangers? No. Was Batum a forest ranger? Batum was not a forest ranger, but the forest ranger's companion. Was Batum hired assistance? This question, I fear, has nothing to do with the story. Okay. Was Batum hostile towards the forest rangers? This question, I fear, has nothing to do with the story. Well, okay. Batum's identity. Was Batum a human being? No. Oh, really? Was Batum an elemental creature? No. Was Batum an animal? Yes. Batum's abilities. Did Batum carry an instrument in particular? No. Can Batum fly? Yes. Was Batum a vision holder? No. How Batum flies. Could Batum use a wing glider properly? No. Did Batum need equipment or outside aid to achieve flight? No. Did Batum fly alone? Yes. Was flight one of Batum's innate abilities? Yes. So the key questions were right here. Was everyone on that patrol a forest ranger? The answer was no. And was Batum a forest ranger? The answer was no. So let's find the truth. How did Batum leave the mire and pass the message on? By being a good flyer. Batum was a dusk bird, I'm guessing. Why was Batum wet all over? Batum did not bring any waterproof gear, or Batum fell into a puddle. Or maybe Batum liked the rain, I don't know. Very good, you've solved 2 questions, but one remains out of your reach for the moment. Give me a moment to think about it some more. Or, yeah, give me a moment to think about it some more. Let's, find the truth again, maybe. I don't know. By being a good flyer. Duskbird. Oh, maybe I got one of the 3 questions wrong. Batum did not bring any waterproof gear. I don't know. Well done. You got all answers correct. Okay. Congratulations. I definitely think you got the hang of this. So about the next story, or so about the full truth behind this tale. Yeah, let's like that. The full truth is this. Batum was a messenger duskbird used by the forest ranger Asti. After sighting the wild beast, Asti chose to send Batum out to inform the other forest rangers due to the storm impeding travel. Batum flew through that storm and thus got all wet. So about the next story. Okay, allows me to immediately jump into it. In Truth Steps Part 2. Bahira is a student from Haravatat. Some time ago, he went out for his research but received an unexpected letter from his mentor, who, in the letter, asked him to bring back something Bahira mistakenly took with him on the trip. In response, Bahira mailed the item back to Haravatat. However, when Bahira later returned to Haravatat, he still got a scolding from his mentor. Why is that? So let's begin analyzing. The object. Was this item broken when it was returned? No. Could this item be mailed through a letter? Yes. Was the item related to the mentor? Yes, it was something that the mentor needed urgently. Did the mentor scold Bahira due to a matter of lateness? No. The usage of the object. Was the item dangerous? No. Could this item have a negative impact on the academia? No. Did the item have something to do with the mentor's daily work? Yes, it was something that the mentor would use almost every day. Okay. The object's influence on the mentor's work. Without the item in the letter, was the mentor unable to start work? Yes. Would the mentor lose his job without the item in the letter? No. Would the absence of the item impose a tremendous loss on Haravatat? No. The letter's current condition. Could the mentor access the location where the letter was placed? No. Really? Did anyone else touch the letter? Yes. Was the letter delivered to Haravatat? Yes. Did the mentor get the letter? No. Ooh. Was the location of the item related to the item itself? Yes. The people who touched the letter. Did more than one person touch the letter? No. Was the person who touched the letter hostile to the mentor? No. Did the one who touched the letter destroy it? No. Was the person who touched the letter one of the academia staff members? Yes. Did the person who touched the letter do something that inhibited the mentor from receiving it? Yes, they were just performing their usual duties, though. Huh. Okay. So let's, find the truth. Why was his mentor angry? Because he could not obtain the letter, the contents of the letter had been ruined, his plan was about to be exposed, Bahira was working with the treasure hoarders. Huh. You know, I'll select that. Who was it who last came into contact with the letter? The Matra. Where was the letter? It was with the Matra? What was within the letter then? Correspondence from the treasure hoarders. You might want to give these questions a little more thought. You didn't get a single one of them right. Give me a moment to think some more. Let's find the truth again. Because he could not obtain the letter is why he was angry. Who was it that last came in contact with the letter? The Darshan staff member who was in charge of passing on the letter. Where was the letter? It was hidden. What was within the letter then? The keys to the office. Ah, I think I understand now. Excellent. You truly do have an agile mind. There's only one question left unsolved. Okay. I've got to try that again. I think I know exactly where I got it wrong. So this one is because he could not obtain the letter. This one is because the Darshan member passed it on. The letter was in the mentor's office. That's where I got it wrong. And the keys to the office. Well done. You got all the answers correct. Congratulations. I definitely think you've got the hang of this. So the full truth behind this tale. Here's the full truth. Bahira took the keys to the office, and when his mentor sent him a letter to ask for them, he sent them in a letter back to the academia. However, when his letter reached his Darshan, the staff member simply dropped it into Bahira's mentor's office through its letter slot. As such, both the office keys and the letter wound up stuck inside the locked office. Okay, so about the next story. Part 3. Through everyone's joint effort, the Wisdom Gala went smoothly and concluded successfully. Everyone who set up booths and offered fun events during the gala received a leave permit for a 3-day vacation. No strings attached. However, after everyone got their leave permit, there was one more leave permit left in the box. Why is that? Okay, let's begin analyzing how the leave permits were to be used. Could the leave permits be given to someone else? No. Did anyone use the leave permit in advance? No. Did anyone duplicate or exchange the leave permit? No. Okay. Obtaining the leave permits. Did everyone take a leave permit? Yes. Did some choose a different reward? No. Was anyone not allowed to claim their leave permit? No. Did some later have their leave privileges cancelled? This question, I fear, has nothing to do with the story, really, now. Keeping the leave permits. Was everyone allowed to have only one leave permit? Yes. Was everyone allowed to take only the leave permit? No. Why was that one a critical question? Were the booth owners during the gala the only ones allowed to leave to claim the leave permits? This question, I fear, has nothing to do with the story. Whereabouts of the leave permits? Did all leave permits claimants leave with only their leave permits? No. Were all leave permits taken out of the box? No. The box that held the leave permits. Was the leave permit in the box still valid? Yes. Were any new leave permits placed into the box? No. Did the leave permit in the box belong to someone nevertheless? Yes. Okay. And now we shall find the truth. And the current status of the leave permit is... all the leave permits are with those who should have them. Did everyone take a leave permit? Everyone took a leave permit. Why was one leave permit left in the slip box? The person who took that slip took the box too. Yeah, that makes sense. Well done, you got all the answers correct. Congratulations, I definitely think you got the hang of this. So, about the full truth behind this tale. The truth of the matter is that the leave permits were indeed put into everyone's hands, but that final person to take a leave permit took the box that contained them as well. So about the next story, and I got all of those stories, right? Awesome, so let's go ahead and claim the prizes. And there's 1 prize, 2 prize, and 3. Yay! Okay, and that should be everything as far as these are concerned. So let's go ahead and claim whatever I can from this, or can I not claim anything from this? Okay, I don't think I can. So now, I need to move on with the story, but after I claim whatever this is. Okay, cool. So the story wants me to go over to an academia booth. The second round has come to an end, but there are some matters that haven't been resolved. So let's go over there. How close is it? All the way over there. I'll teleport here.
It feels like something's been on your mind this entire time.
Has there been something on his mind? That white-haired man I saw before the competition started. That secret conversation we overheard after the first round ended.
Traveler, Paimon. I finally found you.
Finally? Did something happen?
Don't you feel like there's something off about this year's Academia Extravaganza? When Candace and I were at the cafe earlier, we might have caught sight of some mercs on business. Thing is, they were disguised as tourists here to shop.
Really?
But no disguise can mask the stench of blood. Just from their suspicious looks, I bet they do dirty work like kidnapping or assassinations.
We eavesdropped on them for a while. Their target seems to be someone called Sachin.
Sachin? Isn't that the person who Karina mentioned during the opening ceremony? He's apparently the sponsor behind the competition prizes and the Diadem of Knowledge, but he hasn't shown himself at all.
Sounds like a rich person, all right. It makes sense now. The Eremites have been struggling to make ends meet recently, so a lot of groups have been doing private work that involves the rich. In their words, one gig sets you up for half a year. Just one job like this nets them enough mora to take it easy for a while.
The extravaganza has brought many tourists to Sumeru City all at once, so it's likely that they took advantage of the bustle to sneak in. Dia and I wanted to directly capture them, but they were on guard and made some excuse to slip away.
I would have tied him up if it wouldn't have caused a scene. Who's legally supposed to take care of this kind of thing? The Matra or the Core of 30?
If Sino were here, he'd definitely get involved. Why don't we head over to the Academia and tell Amatra?
Sure.
Thanks a million, you two.
Not at all. It was coincidence on our part as well.
Yeah, don't sweat it. The Eremite's reputation is gonna get even worse if these scumbags succeed. But this is Sumeru City. Candace and I don't have as much freedom to act here, so we're leaving this in your hands.
Should you require our aid, come find us at the cafe.
Okay. See you guys. Or gals.
Paimon's noticed that something's bugging you. Is it the extravaganza? 'Cause Paimon's starting to think that there's more than meets the eye here, too. But thinking like this isn't doing anything. Let's just go find Amatra.
Okay then.
Hey, isn't that the Matra we investigated Siraj with? Arav, wasn't it? Let's go talk to him.
Okay.
Hello, both. It's been a while. Do you have any issues to report?
You tell Arav about the situation with Dea and
Someone's
Candace.
planning to kidnap Sachin. Goodness. Though I suppose it's not all that surprising. The growing popularity of the extravaganza has given him quite the reputation boost as its sponsor. He's seen as one of these super rich types.
Well, since he's got a target on his back now, shouldn't you send some people to protect him?
To tell you the truth, we've thought about doing just that. However, Sachin apparently prefers to spend most of his time out doing field work, and hardly ever comes back to Sumeru City. No one has been able to contact him. Our only lead is something he once said. Each time the Inter-Darshan Championship is held, I will be watching from close by to choose a suitable person to inherit my estate. Assuming he remains committed to that promise, then he must be right here in the city somewhere. I suspect that the Eremites in question must have heard about that as well, and decided to come here and try their luck.
So they shouldn't know where Sachin is either, right?
I would assume not. Anyway, Mahamatra Saino is still on vacation, so I'll handle this. Don't you worry. A couple of kidnappers aren't gonna get very far in Sumeru City these days. I have my ways of forcing them out into the open. All of that said, if you're interested in Sachin's story, why don't you try tracking him down as well?
Okay.
The sooner we ascertain his whereabouts, the quicker we can act to ensure his safety. I mean, you could task all the Matra and the whole Core of 30 with someone's protection, but if the client doesn't show themselves, there's nothing we can do to help them.
Fair point. Guess we should start searching for him too, but where should we start?
Do the Matra have any information at all on Sachin?
None, I'm afraid. He's never committed any crimes or broken academic protocol, so we don't have a very detailed file on him. I've heard that Alhaitham has now stepped down from his post as acting Grand Sage and is back to being the scribe again. Maybe it's worth checking to see if he knows anything.
Good idea! Okay, we'll head back to the extravaganza venue and see if we can find him.
Okay then, and I believe that I will be doing that in the next video, because I feel like stopping right now, so thanks for watching. Next time I play, I'll continue this, story here for the timed event, and who knows, I may even be able to finish it in the next video. We'll see. So, yeah, see you next time. Bye-bye.